Hello, welcome. This is Mrs. Abbott's 8th grade math class. Welcome to Open House. Apologies that I am not there. However, this is what we've been doing in class. So what have we been doing this year? Here are some of the topics covered that your student has learned this year so far. Let me change out my thing here. We got rational and irrational numbers. We got sets of real numbers, ordering real numbers, integer exponents, scientific notation, proportional relationships, rate of change and slope, unit rates, but wait, there's more. Linear and non-proportional relationships, slope and y-intercept, graphing, writing linear equations from situations and graphs, more linear equations from a table, identifying functions, describing functions, comparing functions, and analyzing graphs. And there's still more. Equations with variables on both sides, equations with rational numbers, equations with distributive property, and with many and no solutions, solving systems of equations. We got translations, reflections, rotations, and dilations. And lastly, we got algebraic representations of those transformations, parallel lines, angle theorems for triangles, angle similarity, Pythagorean theorem, distance between 2 points, volumes of cylinders. So that is all the topics your child has covered so far. There are still a few more to cover for the rest of the year. In our math class, we do what's called math lesson design. We've been having a math coach for the last couple of years from Swan Math to help our students receive a better math experience. Our lessons are developed in a specific way to allow students to practice math talk, independence, and group work. The lesson is broken up into multiple parts. We have the problem of the day, which allows us to circle back through a previous curriculum that students may have struggled with. It's called spiraling. We spiral back. We have an input problem, which models how we expect the problem to be done. We have guided practice, where students have we help them with they help us complete problems. And then a check for understanding is like a mini quiz. Then they are to do independent work, and sometimes we go to a consensus where students are able to work with each other and talk about have appropriate math talk about their problems that they solved. This model allows students to revisit topics they may have struggled with throughout the year, receive immediate feedback on their work, and collaborate with their peers and have problems modeled for them daily. Every Friday, your student has had a quiz to demonstrate their knowledge of these different math topics by completing an 8-question quiz every Friday. We allow students to make up their quizzes as many times as they want, all quarter long, to promote perseverance, self-advocacy, and better understanding of the math topics. So if your student has a not so good grade on a quiz, tell them to come on in. We're open 4 days a week from Monday through Thursday at lunch for them to retake as many quizzes as they would like. Other skills your student has been practicing. They've been practicing communication, responsibility, kindness, respect, how to work as a team, critical thinking, how to learn from mistakes, how to advocate for themselves, and high school/college readiness. Your students have also been receiving advisory lessons every Monday, and last semester it was every day during advisory. There's a variety of topics. This is not all the topics, but these are a good amount of them. We covered mask wearing when that was appropriate, social justice, goal setting, courage and integrity, academic supports, identifying emotions, coping and stress management, strength recognition, gratitude, their digital footprint, cyberbullying and social media, behavioral expectations, bullying, respect, and growth mindset. These are all some very important topics to your child to help them learn and grow as a human being. Some specific things to our class that your student got to participate in is I had them do a book stacking engineering experiment. During this experiment, each student worked with a partner and they had to stack as many textbooks as they could with one piece of paper. Yep, that's right, one piece of computer paper, and they got tape and they had scissors. And their goal was to stack as many textbooks as they could an inch off the desk. And it had to hold for at least 10 seconds. And they couldn't have it hanging off the desk. They couldn't have any other supports. It was just paper. So during this activity, they explored engineering ideas and they had to get creative and be resourceful. And they were actually exploring how to distribute weight properly and by using surface area, like distributing weight among the surface area of the book so that way it had the strongest supports. The strongest support was a cylinder, and they had to make a bunch of little tubes, and that held the most weight. We had stacked like 20 textbooks. It was a lot. They had quite a bit of fun with that one. Lastly, specific to our classroom, I have brought to our class what's called a breakout box. These breakout boxes is similar to a breakout room or escape room. There's a box and it has a bunch of locks on it, and the kids are working together in teams, and they have to work together in a 45-minute period to solve different math problems. This specific math breakout box was Pythagorean theorem. So they had to solve different Pythagorean theorem problems and solve together some clues and riddles to be able to unlock about 5 different locks. So they had to demonstrate communication with their peers. They had to have perseverance to push through struggles and not being able to unlock a box. They also had to solve math, like do math for sure. Creativity and patience with other team members. And then teamwork was huge on this activity. And that is about it. I really enjoyed my time with enjoyed my time with your student and all the students in my classes. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or message me on Atlas. I enjoy looking forward to the rest of the year and sending your kids off to high school. Thank you so much and have a great evening. Bye.